Hey everyone, so this is another quick tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make these embellished pens. This one I still have to add something here to finish embellishing it, but I just wanted to show it to you. You don't have to add the dangle on top. You can just add the bead. That's fine. So I am going to be using one of these Dollar Tree pens, and I think they're called Promotion. I think that's the name, Promotion Fashion Stick pens, and these you get at your local Dollar Tree. So I'm going to show you how to alter these. The first thing you want to do is pull off this little cap here, and you use some jewelry pliers and you remove that. Also, we are going to be removing the cap piece to this too. Okay, we don't need this. You can discard this. But we are going to be using these little pieces that come in the pen. And here goes your ink barrel for your pen. You're also going to be needing, of course, your handy glue gun, right? Because where would we be without our glue gun? Life just wouldn't be the same. So I am going to measure my pen with my straw, and I'm going to cut. You are going to cut just as much as you need for this end cap. I mean, not end cap, I don't know what these called, but you know what they're called. So I'm gonna stiff this in here as best as I can, make it go as far as it can. Remember, you don't want to split open the straw, and you don't want to bend your straw, because once the straw is bent, I mean, we are going to be adding our hot glue, so the pen is going to be solid. But when you make a crease in your pen, I just don't like the creases, so try not to bend your straw as much as possible. So that is what we're going for. So I'm gonna try to eyeball to see how far I want to cut this pen. You don't want to cut it too short, the straw, and you don't want to cut it too high up. So around just a little bit, give or take just a little bit. And sorry, I think I'm off focus. Okay, so now that I have stuff that in there, and it's not going to come out, it's pretty well in there. I wish these straws were slightly bigger or fatter or wider. It would make life so much more easy. So now we're going to stick the barrel, the ink barrel, back inside, and we want to hold your pen upright. And we are going to be sticking in our glue into the straw barrel. And I think I'm going to put down a piece of paper because my mat is getting very stuck out of all these projects that I did today with the glue gun. Remember to hold your pen where it's going to come, and I can feel that heat going down in there. This gets very hot. The straw gets very, very hot. Okay, I forgot to bead my bead, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Forgot to choose my beads. Where is my head? It's okay, it stays a little warm for a little bit. Leave it to me to do things backwards. That's just the way I roll. Yeah, I tried something different.
Oh, well,
It would be nice to have a little. At this time is when I wish I had my seed beads out.
you got it.
I'm just gonna put anything in here just because I don't want it to dry up the glue. See how I pushed before and I bent my straw? You can see that crease. Even though the pen is solid, your ink barrel's not gonna go in when you write. See that? Nice and stiff. This, I think I'm gonna add a couple of more drips of glue because I think it already went down the barrel.
Looking for my dad? You were out at sea. Oh? Why were you out at sea?
At that exact moment, Pistachio had a choice to make. He knew that telling the truth was the right thing to do. The reason gelato was lost. So, he lied.
My father is a fisher.
Try to keep that eye pin as much centered because then your bead might kind of stick more to one side than the other. That's what I'm checking to make sure. I don't want a slanted bead. Okay, so my pen is solid. The straw is solid because it's filled with all that glue inside. You can see that it's solid where it writes and you don't have to worry about it. So now, and this you could put back on if you chose to. You just would need to poke a hole with a pokey tool, so that way when you stick the eye pin in, it'll definitely keep it centered for you. Okay, so now our pen is solid. The eye pin is solid. It's not going nowhere. Just your beads can move around. The pen is solid. It has enough glue to make it solid from top to bottom. So now you just embellish your pen.